once you have been unionized or try to unionize your workplace, you just experience a level of like power and agency over your life that I think most workers just don't have.
But I imagine there's something in like running for like in electoral politics and getting involved in that I'm sure you're seeing like this will impact workers in a certain way. So I'm curious to know like what that sort of trajectory is and like what your thought process is in doing that.
It became clear to me that there was a path for or a necessity for like unionists to get involved in electoral politics. And I've always seen my kind of work in the state legislature and certainly going to Congress is how do we make labor law as favorable to workers as possible? How do we make the terrain for organizing as fertile as possible? How do we win, universal health care and things that make it easier for workers to have more like power in their lives and more flexibility to organize, to stand up against bad bosses. So it felt like necessary to have somewhat, voices that really like come out of the labor movement, like care really deeply that people feel that they can organize together and win.
Mm,
Um, kind of go to these places where mostly,
mm,
even if my colleagues like labor, even if they,
yeah,
go for union endorsements, they don't come out of the labor movement and
yeah.
know it really well. So that felt like a really important thing um, to organize toward, and it's a big part of my congressional campaign too.